there, ladies and gents that are watching the show. You know what time it is. It's Sunday, 4 p.m. and we have another great DKW show for you today. We're talking about the issue of finding love. Is it okay to be picky, ladies? Should you have high standards and fly solo for a while until you find your Prince Charming? Or should you stick out a bad relationship so you don't have to watch your EastEnders on the couch alone? Well, that's what we're going to be discussing on today's DKW show. But we do have more in store for you, so take a look at this clip.
Is it better to be alone and single or be with someone and be unhappy? So I guess it would be quite interesting to ask, what's your biggest turn-off when in a relationship?
I started becoming very angry towards everyone around me because I would blame people and I would blame myself as well for the things that was happening at home.
Hi ladies, it's Sunday again. We're all together on the sofa. How are you?
I'm great.
Good. You know, we're obviously never alone here on the couch. We do have some more people coming up on the show, some great guests. But ladies, are you picky or fussy? Is it okay to be picky or fussy?
In certain areas, I would say yes, it's okay.
Well, we're gonna, have a little nip and tick at your brains right now because we've got Parveen with us who's gonna go through some news pieces with us to help us find out whether or not we're fussy when it comes to our standards. So Parveen, let us know, what do you have for us?
Firstly, ladies, tell me, would any of you consider yourself to be fussy? I want you to be honest. I want a red for no or a green for yes. Let me see your cards. Ooh.
Yes, we have
There's only one that's not fussy.
Wait, is it fussy?
Well, red means that you're not fussy.
Oh wait.
You are fussy. They're all fussy. That's
unanimous decision.
We have our famous red card, green card game today. So yes,
that was good practice.
That was good practice.
Good practice, girls. Okay, moving on to one of the articles. So, the pain must have been ridiculous. Sarah Harding reveals her thoughts on Cheryl Fernandez Versini's famous rose tattoo. She might have a few tattoos herself, but Sarah Harding, 32, sounds like she wouldn't have wanted to have been in Cheryl Cole's place when she had her famous rose tattoo inked onto her bottom. Oh God, the pain must have been ridiculous, she told the Sun's newspaper's TV magazine. But the former Girls Aloud singer who appeared in the band with Cheryl Cole for 11 years admitted she hadn't been in touch to talk to her pal about the meaning behind the design. When asked what was behind Cheryl's tattoo, Sarah told the publication, "I don't know, I haven't even asked. I can tell you what mine's mean." Sarah has a huge phoenix tattooed on her back and the positive mantra, "Don't be bitter, glitter." She also has no problems about going head to head in the ratings war as her show Tumble, on which she is a contestant, and the X Factor, which Cheryl is a judge, compete for the Saturday night top television slot. The blonde beauty quipped, "X Factor? What X Factor? Who knows if I'll tune in? Let's not talk about ITV. I'm a BBC girl these days." Ooh. Cheryl sat for 3 8-hour sessions to complete her now infamous derriere tattoo, but insisted she didn't find the pain too bad. The newlyweds said she was inspired to get the daring tat after falling ill with malaria. "After I had malaria, I had an exclamation list because life's just too short and the tattoo was on that list," Cheryl explained. So, ladies, would any of you be put off by someone's tattoo? Red for no or green for it doesn't matter? Let me see your cards, ladies. Ooh.
Oh my gosh, we're unanimous.
4 reds.
I mean, okay, you know what?
So you are put off.
Why would you be put off?
My husband's got a tattoo, I've got to live with it.
So you wouldn't be put off?
No, I'm not put off.
So you're green then?
I'm green. I'm learning more.
You're going to be put. So your husband's got a tattoo?
Yeah.
And you're not put off at all?
No, definitely not.
Okay, ladies, how are you on this whole tattoo thing?
Well, I think if I found the Mr. Right, whatever, If the tattoo was already there, what can I
Yeah,
do?
he comes with the tattoo, doesn't he? Like,
As long as he's not thinking of getting any more, that's fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Patricia?
Okay.
Yeah, like she said, if you meet someone and they already had a tattoo before they met you, what can you do?
that's right.
That's true.
But if you met someone and that person decides, I want to tattoo your name on my arm or on my back, then it's definitely a no for me.
I kind of agree with that.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
would. It's like,
No,
okay.
no.
I preferably no tattoos anyway, but that would be my preference, and we're going to talk about that more on the show. Am I being too picky? But yeah, I guess if he does come with the tattoo, then fair enough. But afterwards, more tattoos?
There's laser treatments for that now as well, so
Yeah, but what if
could
it's
be an
hidden
option.
and you really like this guy, and then it's later on down the line, you talk to him and he says, yeah, I've got a tattoo. What are you going to say? You're a no-no?
Well, why didn't you let me know about it before?
Because it's not something that you would think you need to discuss. You know, it's a lifelong thing that you've done, and when you have a child, even sometimes, and you're not even thinking about it. Oh, Jennifer might not like me anymore because I've got a tattoo.
Or if it's of an ex.
It's a fair enough point. But Parveen, let's go to the next news piece.
Sure. So, I was mortified when they had to let out my wedding dress. A newlywed spurred into losing 8 stone after she became too big for the size 20 bridal gown. Vicky Jennings, 27, was 16 stone. She had to have her size 20 wedding dress altered to fit her, and when she saw the wedding dress pictures and decided to join Slimming Club, she learned how to cook healthy versions of her favourite foods. She loves walking everywhere with her children, and she's now lost half her body weight. A bride who was so upset about the way she looked in her wedding day photographs has now lost half her body weight as a result. Vicky Jennings, 27, had to buy herself a size 20 dress for her wedding to partner Dom. She attended regular fittings every 6 to 8 weeks to ensure the dress would be perfect for the special day. But just days before our wedding, the dress had to be let out a further 2 inches, leaving Vicky feeling extremely self-conscious on her big day. She then looked at wedding photographs and decided enough was enough and set about getting fit. So Vicky from Newton Abbot, Devon, joined a local Slimming World group and lost half a stone in the first week. Vicky piled on the weight, eating up to 5 takeaways a week and drank up to 5 cans of cola a day. She said, I was never really big as a child or anything. The weight piled on as I was with my now husband. We just felt so comfortable that neither of us really thought about what we were eating. We didn't really care. The problem was that we didn't really cook at home. It just got to the point where we would rely on frozen meals and takeaways. We probably have 5 takeaways a week. My favourite were doner kebabs. I'd have 1 a week. I also lived on full fat Coke. I'd have 4 or 5 cans of it a day. I just didn't realise how bad it was for you. Should you stay the size you were when you met, or does it matter if you go up a size or down? Does size matter? So ladies, yes or no?
What, yes or no? Which one's yes and which one's no? Is yes green card and
Yes
no
is a green
red?
card, red is no. So does size matter? Can you go up a size or
Green for
down?
yes, red for no.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I'm agreeing.
So everybody's saying yes.
I'm a green and a red.
Do tell me more.
I'm so naughty. I'm always on the fence, isn't it? I should behave myself. Yes. Yes, so that would be red. Because technically it would be unfair with the partner to put up with things if it's too big of a change. So let's say you're a health freak, you've always been known as a health freak, you get married and the person, oh, I love her because she's a health freak, and then, you know, halfway through you decide, well, I'm going to be having 5 takeaways every single day. Then that's something different. That could be a strain on your relationship. However, having said that, she was like that before. So no, it doesn't really matter anyway. But that's just my opinion. I don't know.
Yes.
So what about the rest of you ladies?
I'm a green. I actually put on weight after I got married, and I'm very slim, so not too much, but just a little bit. But my sister was my weight, and she went up a good few sizes, and her husband really likes it. So I think it depends.
Yeah. We're going to have to go now to a nice video clip where we're going to be talking about the subject, is it okay to be too fussy when it comes to love? Take a look at